leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Nice read out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And there's the drive.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Inside, and Wembanyama throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Reed misses. And the Spurs with possession. They've scored 10 straight. The offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. McDaniels finds Reed. Up top, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Up and in on the layup.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so he hits the technical free throw. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to Mamu Kelishvili. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Castle. Edwards defending. Here's Wembanyama for 3. San Antonio again missing. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Off target from outside. Stolen by Reed to the paint. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And Reed throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Wasted no time on that one. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Reed with a screen on Fox. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Castle. Back to Barnes. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Castle is out there with Fox. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second one. McDaniels dishes to Randall. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Fox against DiVincenzo. And there it is for him. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it, showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And Edwards drops them both. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength, and length, and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is. For Randall, another bucket continues to expand his offensive game.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Fox against DiVincenzo. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Randall outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
To the left side wing. Randall outside. From deep three-point land, Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Reed. They set the pick. Barnes passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes good on the layup. Wembanyama's got 8.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Fires the 3. Edwards with confidence.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 15. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
DiVincenzo against Fox. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Clark is out there with Gobert. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Johnson, the pass to Bassey. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. The Spurs need to get a shot off here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 12. Alexander Walker with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Gobert with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Vassell outside. To the wing on the left. Passy, the pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Back to Vassell. And his first shot of the game, no good. And they're running. Here's Shannon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Spurs leading by 12. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. Launches it. And the three ball is good.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Johnson left side. Champagnie passes to Johnson. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Pass to Clark. Gobert, the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's the screen. Vassell, the pass to Bassey. From deep. Vassell, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That's good by Shannon.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson, the pass to Champagnie. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Clark with a wide-open look. San Antonio with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. They get it again. Johnson finds Vassell. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Vassell, 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Fast break, Minnesota.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there they have.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 5. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot out.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 4. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Wembanyama. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Screen by McDaniel. Bangs home the trifecta.
He is just so clutch, saving it. His best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Fox gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
8 feet away. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Randall.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Outside for Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right wing. Randall right side. To take the lead, and it's good on the layup. Randall's got 21.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Baseline J on the way. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards, no good.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and right out choke. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
No coverage that time. Mamu Kelishvili has got himself on the board with 3 there. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the wing right side. Wembanyama, a screen. Stolen by Reed. And they're on the break. Here's McDaniels.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. A huge shot to tie it up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 20.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Jump. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Harrison Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Edwards dishes to Randall. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over Castle. Gobert. The rebound by the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining.
Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Barnes slowing it down.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Now that's incredible. A huge bucket in the most emphatic way possible. Now that is not supposed to happen.
Giving away a ton of height and still takes it straight at him for the slam. And at the most critical time of the ball game, too. Wow. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Left side, Edwards. Mr. Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. One-on-one here. It's in! And here is Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert finds Randall. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Edwards can't hit.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Offensive rebound. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Now DiVincenzo. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the street. David, thank you as always.
Fans,
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
NBA. Action on two. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Ben Simmons is out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, we've got Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Fox outside. Out to the right wing. No one near him. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Here's Zubac. Harden surveying the D from the arc. Buries it from 3.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Fox outside. And he drives in. And it's Fox with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Fox for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Zubac. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Fox goes in. Comes up empty down low.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Kept alive. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama finds Fox. Drains the triple. Fox has got 5.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Zubac's shot is off.
all alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all three levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Simmons with a screen on Fox. Here's Harden. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He's got 5.
Tough bucket by Harden. A creative finisher near the hoop.
Fox against Harden. Drops in the layup for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Harden, the pass to Jones.
Spurs foul. Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Harden. Outside Jones. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fox against Harden. And Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Castle. Simmons defending. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac with a screen on Fox. Here's Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Jones in at the 3. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And San Antonio has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. 3-pointer, Fox. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Simmons. And he packs it down right in the face piece of Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Zubac with a screen on Fox. They get it again. Simmons, the pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Fox with the ball. 13 points in the game. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. 1:35 left in the half.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw's good for Fox. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Zubac. Shot to stop the run. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Jones. Second chance shot. Zubac's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 10. Now Fox. He's got 18. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Zubac against Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Fox, following the score by the Clippers.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Zubac with a screen on Fox. Harden with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Harden against Fox. The kick out to Simmons. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we've reached halftime in this one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 13. All right, now, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
And get ready for the Van Headcourt shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Jeremy Sohan, Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Bassi in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Spurs lead by 15. Here's Champagny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Sohan, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Vassell. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Spurs. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bassi. Eubanks defending. Bassi, the pass to Vassell. Inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Vassell outside. Down low. To the wing, right side. Bassi, the pass to Vassell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bogdanovic passes to Eubanks. Here's Coffey. No points yet, and he lays it up and in.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Now here's Vassell, defended by Dunn. And here's Vassell, 5 points in the game. Sohan inside, guarded by Batum. Johnson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. Clippers trail by 15. Dunn outside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Batum. No good on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Johnson on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great speed for Johnson, especially with his size. I mean, he got to the rack in a hurry.
Batum, pass to Eubanks. Here's Champagny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Picked up by Sohan. Pass to Bassi. And here's Sohan, guarded by Batum. And Sohan gets it to go.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Johnson against Bogdanovic. Lets it go from 14. Passing pulls it in. Spurs lead by 19. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sohan outside, puts up a three. He can't hit that time. Outside Bogdanovich. The three is up. The shot off that time. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 19 points as the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clippers trail by 19. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. James Harden out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. To the left wing. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Clippers. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. Wembanyama, screen on Simmons. Here's Mamukelashvili. Out to Fox. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Harden. Here's Castle. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Simmons. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Good D by Wembanyama.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Clippers trail by 19. Outside Harden. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Eubanks. Puts it up. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Leonard finds some space, and that one's on target from the wing.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Spurs lead by 20.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Eubanks. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Wembanyama against Jones. Wembanyama, no good. Clippers trail by 20. Jones misses. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for De'Aaron Fox.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
The shot by Eubanks, no good. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Harden. And the basket is good.
Oh, a silky floater by Harden. Making a tough shot look almost effortless.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. And a deep 3 from Leonard. No good there. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second.
That should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Harden looking it over. Back to Leonard. McDaniels against Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A 3 from Leonard. Kept alive. Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. The 3. Tries again. Eubanks, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Edwards finds McDaniel. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Randall. Jones, the pass to Eubanks. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Over Randall. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Harden.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And here's Leonard from 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Harden. That one, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 2, Leonard finds Eubanks. Leonard inside. McDaniels defending. Count it.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Now here's Randall. No scoring in this one. His three-pointers off the mark. It's stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, reverse at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. It's Harden with the drive. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
An efficient night from the line. Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Another miss by Harden. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Harden against Edwards. Harden outside. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovic. Harden outside. Clock at 6.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Back to DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And that one, good. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Harden against Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 6. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Jones up top. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden the pass to Eubanks. teardrop shot, and Harden lays it in. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
This is one of the specialty shots of James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Randall a screen on Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. McDaniels against Leonard. Clock is at 3. Here's Eubanks. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
McDaniels against Bogdanovich. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Randall dishes to McDaniels. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Randall outside. Gobert with the screen on Leonard. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Outside Edwards. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Dunn is out there with Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Shannon, defended by Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And here comes the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Simmons looking around. Tipped away. Out left to the wing. Over in the corner, Zubac. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Dunn misses.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult goal.
Good on that shot with that, the Los Angeles lead's cut down to 1 on the bucket from Reed.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
For the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Pass to Reed. Now, here's Ingles. Picked by Reed. And the basket by Ingles.
Now, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Traps in the tray.
Boy, Joe Ingles off the pull-up. Just such a tough shot to guard. Nicely done.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. And yes, it's good. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Shannon. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Shannon.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Batum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Shannon passes to Miller. Here's Ingles. Miller sets a screen for Ingles. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Miller throws it down hard.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
No good from Zubac. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Down low. Miller kicks to Reed. Miller surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And Miller throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Here's Dunn. And again, no good by the Clippers. That shot off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We got Joe Ingles. Miller is out there with Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the 2 guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from James Harden.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, what a terrific possession. A tap in the painted area.
But Trey, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Harden up top. Edwards defending. Harden the pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. And that one's on target from the wing. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
It feels like any shot is within Harden's range. This is one of the toughest covers in the entire league.
Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Bogdanovich. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Can't get it to fall. Clippers trail by 11. From outside the arc, Julius Randle with the rebound. And now Minnesota on the fast break. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Jones kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Randall a screen on Harden. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And finished off by Edwards.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Harden's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The shot. Edwards can't hit. The 3 from Bogdanovich. They get it back. Eubanks the pass to Leonard. Now here's Jones. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win, and thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Take a look. This matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Harrison Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. Here's Fox, following the score by Minnesota. Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
And Allie, thank you for that. From deep, Wembanyama, and he buries his first look.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Now here's Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
McDaniels against Barnes. Back to Gobert. The jump hook. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama screen. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
In the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Up top, Randall. The rebound by the Spurs.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Wembanyama, screen on Randall, and it's Fox penetrating. And yep, it's good.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. Now here's Randall. Not a lot of room. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili passes to Fox. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fox has got 6 points.
So difficult to contain Fox. Even contact on the drive really doesn't trip him up.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. The shot won't fall. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards driving inside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And the Spurs with possession here. 54 seconds left now in the first quarter. The 3 from Wembanyama hits a 3-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Fox. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Randall, good.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
McDaniels against Fox. There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so the San Antonio Spurs. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4 spot. Shot clock at 6. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Reed with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Reed. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Still no points. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Fox against DiVincenzo. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Fox. Barnes with it over Edwards. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Mamukelashvili. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Pass to Wembanyama. This one for three. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Minnesota again missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Back to DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. The three. Knocks down the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here goes Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. From 18 feet away. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes against McDaniels. Reed passes to Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. They double Randall. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this one.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside Barnes. Wembanyama pass to Barnes. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Fox against McDaniels. Fox, the pass to Barnes. And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got... five now.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Fox. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one drops.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
San Antonio leading by 17. Here's Fox. Reed with the rebound. The drive by DiVincenzo. Right side Edwards. Randall outside. For 3, DiVincenzo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the San Antonio Spurs looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Rudy Gobert. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Shannon in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Alexander-Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vassell outside. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Takes the three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Alexander Walker. He got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's stolen. Here's Shannon on the take. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lead into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams. Hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Now here's Vassell, covered by Alexander Walker. Bassey, the pass to Sohan. On the wing, Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Blocked! And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh! Rudy on the line!
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Vassell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Timberwolves trail by 7. Miller on the wing. Pass to Shannon. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Fox outside. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Here's Randall. The rebound by the Spurs. Mamukelashvili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Picked by Gobert. For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Randall with another miss. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
The free throw no good for Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Randall. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wembanyama, screen on Randall. Outside Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Barnes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And here's Wembanyama. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Fires in the triple.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Spurs lead by 14. Fox outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 22 points.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Reed for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Fox finds Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Barnes in the post. McDaniel's covering.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's Fox missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Edwards looking for an opening. For 3, Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Fox right side. Got a piece of it. Mamukelashvili passes to Wembanyama. Stolen by Reed.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Spurs lead by 20. Fox goes in, and Fox powers it home.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Looking to get it going. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox against DiVincenzo.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's an 18-point game. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick, you got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late. You got to love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Edwards can't hit. 19 seconds left in the fourth. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. The first one falls.
De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the baseline jumper, no good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Harrison Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Castle. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Here's Los Angeles now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Eubanks following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Castle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And Jones slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Offline with his three.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Mamu Kelishvili passes to Fox. Poked away. Powell with it. Now guarded by Fox. Harden right side. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Them one on Castle.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Leonard hits them both. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments, but it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fox against Harden. Fox, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Fox against Harden. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Powell with the steal. And And he drives in, and good that time.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so if he gets in that gap, he's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. That's tipped. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Shoots it up. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that one's good. Eubanks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, Jones. Out to the wing. Here's Eubanks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Fox is out there with Castle. Then it's Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. Down low. It's tipped. Wembanyama against Harden. Pass to Castle. Jones against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Fox has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
Oh, and what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Powell. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Castle misses. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Now, Wembanyama. James Harden missing on the 3. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, 3 ball. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's the screen. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Leonard.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The wide open look here for Fox. No good with the triple. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Harden against Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Eubanks. Wide open. Bank shot, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Three-pointer, Fox. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Now, here's Fox. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Barnes kicks to Fox. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Outside, Fox. Takes it inside. Pass to Castle. They set the pick. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Goes back up. Outside for Wembenyama. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembenyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Harden surveying the D. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bogdanovic. Good on the bucket.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembenyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons. For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Vassell against Dunn. Right wing. It's Vassell on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Bassett. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us?
LA basketball.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. Simmons sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Simmons. As he pulls it in. Spurs have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Champagny, still without a basket. From the arc. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Vassell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Here's Vassell. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Ohan with the screen. Vassell drives in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Zubac is proving that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Castle, guarded by Harden. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. Fox against Harden. They set the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Fox. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Pass to Eubanks. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Castle, also Fox out there. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. San Antonio leading by 13. To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's Jones on the way. Covered by Barnes. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard from downtown. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A 3 from Barnes. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Barnes. Releases. San Antonio again missing. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Castle. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Fox against Powell. It's Fox with the drive. Oh, trying for it, and he stays with it. Here's Castle, guarded by Harden. He gets it in there. Barnes has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio. Powell, the pass to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Spurs leading by 13. Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Fox against Harden. Fox passes to Mamu Kelishvili. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Clippers trail by 16. A deep three from Leonard. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Castle misses. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A 3 from Leonard. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance to catch up on some numbers. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Going inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Harden can't hit. Spurs leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Harden against Fox. Harden outside. Fires away from outside. It doesn't go for him. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Los Angeles with another miss. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Fox with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Leonard with a screen on Fox. And here's Harden. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Zubac. And he lobs it up to the rim. Leonard can't get it to go.
Almost a highlight reel play, but certainly you've got to appreciate the effort there. Almost got it.
Edwards finds Randle. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. For 3, Randle. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Edwards following the score by Los Angeles. Randle right side. The wide open shot is on the money.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randle looking crafty at creating for himself there.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Thanks for that, Allie. One thing, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots. The play is under video review.
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's the triple, and Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Leonard for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Zubac. For 3, Randle, and another 3 for Minnesota.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Simmons. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Randle against Harden. McDaniels, a screen on Harden. For 3, Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard for 3, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. They get it again. The kick out to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Over Jones. The kick out to Edwards. Randle deciding where to go with it. Goes up again. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. 1:04 left in the opening quarter. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Randall. He has 7. Randall with another miss. Outside Jones. Pass to Harden. Back to Jones. Here's Harden, guarded by Edwards. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Harden misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Off the mark there with a 3. Gets it off. No luck on that one. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota leading by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Here's Leonard. Zubac finds Leonard. For 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
McDaniels, that's good.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Leonard picking him up, and they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got his first points in this one.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Throws it up high, and it's Randle with the jam.
Just another way Randle can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Clippers trail by 5. Harden with it. No points so far. Pass to Simmons. That one's good for 2.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Randle, the pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. No good with the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
On the wing, Jones. Leonard for 3. From long distance, Leonard drops it in.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Simmons against Edwards. Edwards driving, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Jones. Zubac's high post. Randall's there. Zubac's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Edwards on target.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Now here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Leonard passes to Simmons. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Outside Harden. And the layup is good off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
The drive by Randall. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Jones against Randall. Jones in the post. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 5 points. And here's Harden. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Amir Coffey out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's done in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up with it again. Pass to Reed. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Eubanks. Clippers trail by 6. Coffey on the wing. And here's Batum. Back to Coffey. Uses the glass on the layup. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Lets a 3 fly. Rebounded by Dunn.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Batum, pass to Eubanks. Back to Batum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything. Batum is a valuable cog who plays his role well.
Good on both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Shannon. Up top, Ingles. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Knocked loose. Pass to Shannon. And here is Ingles. Powell covers. Ingles, good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Dunn. Now here's Eubanks. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
To stop the run. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Alexander Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Misses from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Eubanks. Oh, swiped away. Fast break, Minnesota. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
For Minnesota, Joe Ingles at the foul line for 1.
Here's Alexander Walker. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Off target from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And you know, Batum with that Greyhound build and stride covering ground in a hurry.
And here's Minnesota now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Alexander Walker. The D's right on him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunn, the pass to Coffey. The rebound by Ingles. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Minnesota. They lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Simmons with the bucket.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Edwards looking it over. From about 19, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Harden, the kick out to Simmons. Back to Harden, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Randle, kept alive. The kick out to Edwards. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he gets the bucket.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
DiVincenzo finds Randle. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. Here's Randle. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Simmons, and he converts the layup. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Harden's got space. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Edwards. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard for 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 to fall.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
McDaniels dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Harden finds Simmons. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And stolen by Simmons. Leonard right side. Off target from 3-point range. Randle outside. Pass to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harden.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Simmons. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.